Hello, hello, hello. It is time to start the show. Well, right now, I'm looking for Jeff. He's running a little late, I guess. Hello, Mariah. 49 Faithful, how you doing? How you doing today? Hope everything's going all good for you this weekend, this Saturday. My Saturday's going good. Hey, Bebop Jones. What's up? How you doing? Damian Lee. I mean, not Damian Lee. Daniel Sports Highlights. How you doing? Hope your day's going good. Hello, little spongy. Go ahead and put the link in the chat too for you. Maybe you only one can finish up your 3 questions. I'm looking for Minor Niner. He's not here yet. Let me see. Mm, chilling, watching some boxing. Hope it's all well with you, Mr. Corey. Everything's going good. Let me get us in the chat and ask Minor Niner where he's at. So I can go ahead and get this started. Let me see. He has the link. I don't know where he's at. He might be sick or something. But forgot to tell me that he's not gonna be able to show up today. Little Spongy, you can't come in. The link is in the chat. The link is right here. Here we go. Somebody's coming in. No Border Sports. I didn't. Oh, yeah, I put it in the chat. Coming in. My brother from all the way from Seattle. No Border Sports.
Ooh, I guess they didn't like that.
How you doing?
How do I sound? Everything okay?
A little cracky. Just a little bit.
A little crackly.
No, not. Yeah. I forgot to do my intro. Got started.
Kicking. Intro.
Here I go. Let me do my intro now. I forgot got into talking to Bebop, wondering where Minor Niner is. He was the one supposed to be doing a makeup quiz. Maybe this is to give him a chance to come in. Well, coming in, little guy, all the way from Eagles Town, Little Spongy.
Yo.
So you're gonna come in and yourself?
Oh, Mr. Brian
Come on,
Cook.
Spongy. Yes, Spongy. You getting in trouble with your parents right now?
Where are
What?
you, Jeff?
Spongy. Processors.
Little Spongy? Oh, you talked too much yesterday. You can't talk today.
No, I can.
This is the time to talk. Is when you. Hi.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, Platform 246?
Lawrence.
Ryan, you are very correctly on my thing. I'm trying to.
Brian Cook, what's up?
Whatever.
Ooh, 5 a.m. in Nazareth? Dang.
Oh,
Time to get up.
what as far as did you see the other video I sent you?
No.
I sent you a video of my I sent you a video of my play brother and sister-in-law singing.
On Twitter.
Ooh, the
Yep.
Corey siblings.
Let's see. Oh, you did, yeah. You want me to play that right now?
You can.
Okay, let me get the.
No comment, Platform. No comment.
Oh, something going wrong, huh?
You know, with this long opening, I swear he should be like doing the dance and sliding out in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
There's just too many people in there for him to do that.
God damn.
David McNiner, what's up?
What up, David? Oh, he's getting something tonight. I'll tell you what. You can't have a performance like that and go home empty-handed. Just saying. Now I do a John Travolta in Pulp Fiction.
Now I was trying to find a video of her husband, the lady that's singing her husband. He did a song, Mrs. Jones. He tears that song up. That's my older brother.
Miss Jones. That one?
Yep. But I can't find it.
His papa was rolling.
Yeah, there's a lot of breakup right now. You're breaking up a lot.
Barely hear you.
We still waiting on Minor Niner.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started and just do your three answers. I'm at 146. I guess I go ahead and do Little Spongy. I don't know what happened to Minor Niner. He said thank you for the link and everything, and say nothing about not coming in.
Watch
I
it.
can
I'll
barely hear
probably
you, Corey.
pop on.
Huh?
I can barely hear either of you.
We can. You just cut out.
And then I have another one I posted on my Twitter. Her husband singing, but it's not the song I wanted to. I can't remember the name of the song he sung. But he does a lot of Luther and Mrs. Jones a lot. And I don't know why I can't find that video of him singing Mrs. Jones. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear.
Can you hear me?
Yep, can hear you. And I really wanted to test Jeff on these easy answers. See how much he knows
Yeah.
about the 49ers.
See if I beat him.
Bebop says playing at the Gorge right now.
Oh, no, I can hear you a little bit
Oh.
better.
Dead and Company. I watched the Grateful Dead at the Gorge in George in Washington. I also seen the Duke Brothers.
You keep on going in and out.
Yeah, he was good for like a minute, and then he just.
Was you able to watch the show this morning?
Me?
Yeah, you in the what sports?
No, I was out at a sports card show.
Okay. Well, Bebop, not Bebop. Oh, Little Spongy, I won't be able to show you the banner because I changed the banner around to the answers now.
Ooh, you just find an answer. That's fine.
No.
Alrighty.
Did he answer? Nope, not yet.
Is it 5 a.m. down there?
Okay, let me see where it is. I have Little Spongy at. Go ahead and just do yours. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do yours, Little Spongy. David, if y'all want to come on here, the link is in the chat. I'll put it again.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. That's not a good thing.
Did you just say hearing you was not a good thing?
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the thing that implies that you can hear me now is not necessarily a good thing. I don't know though yet. I've got another part till I can figure it out for sure.
So are you ready, Little Spongy?
Sex.
Yes, I was born ready.
Oh, what happened?
What's up? It's the kid.
Salute to 49ers faithful. Salute to you. It's that 49er kid. Means that kid 916. How you doing? Let me see. Something happened. I didn't get. Okay, now the link is in the chat again. Okay. Number one, Little Spongy. Who did Joe Montana throw to that was considered the catch? A. Dwight Clark. B. J.J. Stokes. C. Jerry Rice. D. John Taylor.
Dwight Clark.
Dwight Clark. So you said A. Okay, who was number two? Who was the number 80 in the 1990s on the 49ers? A. Jack Norris. B. Steve Young. C. Jerry Rice. D. Brent Favre. Hmm?
C.
C. Jerry Rice. Okay, your last one. Okay, who has set the most records for a wide receiver? A. Jerry Rice. B. Dwight Clark. C. John Taylor. D. Terrell Owens. A. Jerry Rice. He said, huh? Okay, you're finished.
Did I go 3-0 right there?
You will know what you went tomorrow. And I got to change your score on the banner. Me on the thing too. Um,
Correct answers, so we should be fine.
nobody's coming in. David must be out. Huh? Okay.
Is Carl showed up? Is that Carl at the door?
No, that's my brother Kurt.
Oh,
He
well, he
said
wasn't.
we got pizza
Oh, what
for
kind of
dinner.
pizza?
Huh?
What kind of pizza?
I think it's all stuff on it.
Yeah, but from where?
You know what? I don't know.
Okay.
It might be what's that pizza place? Um, what's that pizza place? Oh, I forgot the name of it. Why can't?
All right, I'm up.
Oh,
I'm
Mountain
gonna
Mike.
pop out. I'm
Oh,
gonna pop
what are
out
you
now.
doing here? I'd already have me a couple pieces in my hand. Mountain Mike's is some great stuff.
Yeah.
I like the regular pepperoni. Just oh man, that's such a good pizza.
My brother said I can have the whole box. I'm only gonna probably eat 2 slices.
All right, I'm out now. Yeah.
All right.
Take it easy, Spongy.
Yep, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. So I'm possibly 13-2. That's what I'm hoping for.
Hey, it's not bad.
I actually just hope a better score than Ryan. That's all I say.
Yeah, I would too.
Love Crazy Juice.
All right, well, have a good night.
Have a good night. This was fun.
Take it easy.
Have a good Saturday, rest
Brian,
of your
are you
Saturday
busy?
evening.
You too.
Yep, peace.
Brian, are you busy? You come on in here, man.
I got a question. When my mic was crackling, was it also crackling when I was making the sound effects?
Hmm.
Or when it was playing music, did it sound bad too?
Yeah, that's the
It
only
did?
time I think more when you're playing the music, it was cracking a lot. So,
Yes, it was, Ryan. Yes, it was what, Spongy? You got to explain what it was. I gave 2 options.
Yeah, my boys must be busy. I know John Jay is doing a live. I know he has a new channel, another channel that he's doing. Um, um, let me see. Who do you think give us the best chance to beat the Steelers out of the three quarterbacks? Sam Darnold, Trey Lance, or Brock Purdy? What you see?
Uh, I I guess it kind of depends for me. Because if you got a Danny Graves on fire, you got a Brandon Ayuk who's better than he was last year, there's more potential to win the game going down the field than it is to run the ball against the Steelers, I feel. So I think somebody like Trey with his down the field presence might give us a better edge in that game. Because the Steelers are a good defense, and to get them down the field in some kind of like a rub or a, what do they call it, a rub? I can't remember the other couple of plays that Kyle likes to run. Stretch, a stretch concept. You know what I mean? So I think that would put them in a tougher spot than us just running our over the middle passes and our quick slants. But you could be said either or. We don't know what's going on, unless we played both games side by side. You wouldn't really know who's the best, even if one started or not. But I go Trey.
Okay. Twin asked this question this morning. What did he ask? How did he put it? Do you think we could have a quarterback could last the whole season? Play the whole season?
Well, yeah. Yes. It's happened before in Kyle's systems. It's just not a regularly occurring event. And that might not be all on him. But there is a track record at some, whether he's linked to it or not, there's definitely a case to be made. That's why the 49ers aren't trading Trey Lance away like Larry Krueger said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad he's got all this years in the industry to put towards that garbage ass take. They're going to get rid of him because they like him. They like him too much. They're going to get rid of him. Yeah, I don't think so.
Do you see? This is not a 49er question. This is a Raider question. Do you see the Raiders trading Devontae Adams to the Saints so he can be back with Carr?
Aren't the Saints in like hella cap trouble for like the next, not just this year, but like the next maybe 2 years?
Yep.
And you're gonna add a whale like Devontae Adams to the mix instead of trying to find some, mid-tier guys that really, are consistent and who are team oriented guys and putting them together and trying to make a run. To me, that's not what that team needs is to spend money on a big name player. They need to figure out how to do more with less. You know what I mean? So to me, I don't think it's smart for either team, because I don't think you're getting as much capital back out as you gave up to get Devontae Adams. I don't see it happening like that. And if you do, the other team's a sucker. So
Today
I wouldn't do that deal. I wouldn't let my client do that deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't seem good.
The other team that this article talked about, it was Pat McAfee. He talking about they was talking about trading. Where they had a poll in there. Would you trade Aaron Donald? Would you think the Rams would trade Aaron Donald away? They didn't mention a team. Is they would trade him because of their cap situation.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, like, your planning is so horrible, which is like par for the course when you're dealing with the Raiders. To me, they're stupid.
See, John Jay is on his other channel.
I'm guessing that's the ASAP Network YouTube channel.
He was telling us about this morning, and then I'm already subscribed to that. You know what? I didn't know I had a second YouTube channel until you said something. Was it last night?
Yep.
Yeah, you said something about you scratching my channel. I'm like, what is he? Now I got off. I'm like, what is he talking about? My other channel. I'm only subscribed to one channel. Only made one channel. And then when I went back to play my brother video, I'm looking, and I clicked on it and went to my other channel. I'm like, when did I make this channel? Why did I make two channels?
It's probably good because now you can have
Yeah.
one that you can share with your family, and you can have all your family stuff on it, and then one to do all the 49ers stuff. So you're not like, so nobody is coming by and go, oh, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking for 49ers stuff. You know what I mean? It's smart. How many subscribers you got now?
Well, on that channel, I guess I got 9. I was looking at it, I said 9. But David Cronus said he subscribed to that channel. So maybe 10. If it was he already subscribed, and when I saw 9. And I was like, what is this?
You should just turn it into the Davis Family Reunion channel.
Yeah. But you know it's funny? I wonder why when I type Corey Davis in a YouTube search, it don't come. It only goes to my channel here. It don't go to that channel.
I wonder if it's a private channel.
That's
and
probably what it is.
We can only see it because you sent us the links.
That's probably what it is. I have to check that out and see. That's funny. I was like, what is nobody talking about? He described to my little channel. I said, I only got one channel.
He's
And he's
like,
already
now
described this was
I got a fried chicken restaurant. Now I got a second channel. Like, what the hell is he doing?
I'm like, I'm like, okay, I got 2 channels. And I didn't know about the other channel. I would never known if I didn't share the video to Nobody Sports and he's saying something. I would never know. I've been like this playing videos. I can't come in now. I am cooking dinner with Tony. Okay. Let me see. So I think I might have asked you this question, but I'm a forgetful person. How did you become a 49er fan again?
Oh, well, I was raised in the Bay, Bay Point / Concord. I spent a lot of time between those 2 cities. I was given a set of Joe Montana pajamas. I don't know, probably around the age of 6 or 7. I didn't know who he was. I got a football and a helmet, and I wanted the pads. I wanted the pads and a real helmet. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to put the pads on and I wanted to hit shit. So I just got pajamas with a fake helmet. And like, I just like the idea of football as a kid. And like, I didn't watch it a lot, but every time I watched it, I was like, oh, this is cool stuff. And then my mom sat me down in front of a Bills Super Bowl one year. It was like, you're going to sit here and watch the whole game. Right. And so I sat there and watched the whole game and started to figure out, you know, how it was played. You know what I mean? Like, no one had taught me football. It's me sitting in the living room all by myself with sour cream and cheddar chips, French onion dip, red vines, and I think it was root beer. Could have been ginger ale. Ooh, Mountain Mike's. Yeah, so sitting there watching the Super Bowl, and then that next year I started watching the 49 more because I asked my grandma about football, and then it was like anytime a football game was on, now I was watching it with grandma and grandpa because my grandma was really big into sports, and so if I took a liking to sports, she wanted to make sure. Well, she wasn't big into sports like she played sports. She was big into sports like her brother was a good athlete, and she wanted good athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like, what up, David?
What's up, man? What are you guys doing?
We just chilling. Talk about Grandma Mabel.
Waiting for Jeffrey.
I was trying to wait for him, but he's not coming in now. I don't know what happened to him.
Oh, he's not coming in now?
I don't know.
Or we still don't know. Okay. I didn't know if he
never.
messaged you and said that's not going to happen.
I'm waiting. I sent him the link early. He's never responded. So how was your day today, David?
It's been all right. Yeah, he's not on Facebook, I can tell you that. That's about all I can tell you.
Oh.
What's up, John Jay?
What's up?
Look at that, he's on his phone, I think.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Yeah, just on my new channel, having fun over there. Like, if you guys end early, I'm going to be on. until the fight ends. Usually, then they go long. So just wanted to say, hey guys, hope you guys are having a good Saturday, enjoying yourself.
Yep. I was supposed to be doing Jeff, but he
Mhm.
haven't showed up.
Oh, yeah.
And I kind of wanted to hit the call button, but then I don't want to show him that thing because he be calling me. He gonna start calling me.
Mm,
Show.
yeah. Well, hopefully he shows up. If not, you're having a fun hangout. Yep. Yep.
But tomorrow we'll find out who went 15-0. 2 people.
Well, that book was so easy.
Yep.
Jeez, I was like, man, really? Those are the questions. Maybe we should change the book.
Well,
Oh,
even if I change the book, guess what?
What?
it's the same.
This book,
Oh, wow.
same kind of questions.
Wow.
I'm like,
Yep.
oh, darn it, same thing.
Mhm.
This one goes up, the other one goes up to 190. This one goes up to 80. See?
I
Same
picked
kind
this
of
up today.
Mhm.
See?
It's a murder mystery game.
Okay.
Think we might try this. Everybody we'll have a persona,
Mhm.
and then you go through.
Mhm.
See,
Yep.
look. Who did Joe Montana throw to that was considered
Mhm.
a catch? Same thing. I bought 2 same books, just different
It-
covers.
I know it was misleading because I had 2 different covers.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
bet you it was produced in a different year,
Mhm.
and that's what they do. They take the same book and they just make it different each year, like the cover, and then
Yeah.
it's the same on the inside.
Mhm.
You know what we
Alright.
should do, Corey? We should just copy that book and sell a version of it right next to theirs for cheaper. Get your money back.
Yeah, this one just go up to 80, another one go to 90. And
Mhm.
then you know where else I messed up? I should have looked at the answers, but I never tripped about it. The question, the right answers, but I never tripped about it. I should have went to 118, and that would just gave me 5 weeks.
Mhm. All right, I gotta go because the second fight is going on, and I left my panel there by themselves, but they're just yapping. I'll see you guys,
All right.
and you guys
All right,
you guys
buddy.
are welcome. You guys are welcome if you guys have any time.
Okay. I guess I am gonna hit the call button and see if they wake him up. He probably sleep. Ain't no
Get him,
sleep.
Corey.
I hate to do this. I know he's gonna keep on calling me. I said, "Oh, I didn't know this could happen."
What in the hell? Okay, my phone needs to shut up.
Oh,
There
the
we go.
auntie's blowing it up.
Oh, not tonight, thank God. You done it off. Oh.
That's how you stay in shape.
Yeah.
David Corona
Keep
said,
that
"Don't do it."
cardio going so my heart's strong, you know? It's like,
Well, also there's certain muscles that you only
He didn't
use.
answer.
You know, at that time.
What David Corona say? Don't do it for what? Getting in the spice
He
cabinet?
said, "Don't call him." No,
Oh.
he's saying don't call him because he knows we told him because he was wanting to call Jeff. You Jeff's phone number. We told him, "Don't you do it. You do that, he's gonna be calling you every day."
What up, David Corona?
That's one thing. That's one thing he doesn't have of mine. You know, and
Yep.
I
you
get
don't have
I get
mine.
enough action on the phone. I don't really need much more. So like half the time I'm working, you know, I'm at work talking to someone, you know, like a lady or someone else on my earbuds, and you know, I'm just working away talking to them. Then my boss walks up, and I warn them, look, my boss is walking up. You're about to hear a conversation. So then my boss walks up, and at the end of the conversation, the person on the other end's like, damn, like you're like that with your boss? I'm like, that's how he wants it. He wants the brutal, honest truth. He does not care. You know, he wants to know what's going on, and if it's fucked up, it's fucked up. And he wants to know the brutal, honest truth, and I give it to him straight every time. So
Look, I used to have an asshole of a boss at the Golden Corral, right? But he knew I would fucking give him the truth if he asked for it. Sometimes I'd give it to him if he didn't ask for it. He fired me once because I was giving it to him. But there was times he would come over and you knew he was just looking for a straightforward answer. He'd pull me in the office. What do you think about this? And I just tell him because I don't give a fuck. I'm not scared of you. You know what I mean? I don't care. You know what I mean about all this stuff. You want to know a straight up answer about something? I'll tell you a straight up answer. I got those all day. You know what I mean? Because that's just how I roll, straight up. And
yeah,
even if I'm
all the new
indecisive,
guys.
I'll tell you
Matt.
I'm straight up indecisive and I can't figure out one way or another. And I'll tell you my pros and my cons either way. You know what I mean? Like I'll tell you why I'm hung up.
Well,
David Corona.
like last week, what was it? Was it last week or yeah, last week on Monday I had Wednesday off. So he texted me, he was like golfing or something. He texted me like, why is it so hot in the shop? What's up with the swamp coolers? I was like, huh. And we had this big pallet of stuff under one of them, so no one's been able to walk under it. And I'm sitting there going, that fucker's not blowing. Like, huh. So I get up on the roof. I check the three out. They're working as they should. And I go over to that one, pop it off, and the pulley broke in half. So I'm up there going, huh. So, and I'm not a weak guy. And I'm trying to pry that pulley off. I'm sitting there going, I'm going to break something trying to get this off. And so, you know, I told him straight up, three of them were working as they should. The pulley broke in half, and I can't get it off the shaft. And then I went out to the fab shop because it's a different building. And I told him it's only 3 degrees less in the fab shop, and it's a smaller shop. It has 2 swamp coolers, not 4. And, you know, it's only 3 degrees less than the other shop. So I don't think so. These things ain't working. And that was it. Next thing I know, there's a guy on the roof, like putting bigger blower motors and water pumps and, you know, modifying them to work better. That's what happened Thursday when I went in. I was like, better him than me.
Right.
But yeah, that's what he wanted. He's like, what? Like what? He pretty much, the text said, why can't you fix these? And I told him damn straight, this is what's up. So, yep.
Bro, you know how you're talking about how I'm going to break something. I get like that too. Like I'll have certain people, like if I don't know how something turns, like, or if it turns, I'm gonna be like, hey, you do this. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's not supposed to turn, I can usually wrench it till it does. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah. Well, I'm
if I don't know
the finesse
how,
guy. I'm the finesse guy. We're making a form die, and we're drilling 9-inch holes in it. And the carbide drill, this is in a machine. The carbide drill got stuck in like 8 inches into one of these holes. So these guys are all looking at it like, oh man, well, how are we gonna get this out? You know? And the guy tried. he tried to get the machine to pull it out, but the machine picked the block up. The block's like 750 pounds. And the machine actually picked the block up trying to get it out. So I'm sitting there like, man, there's only one way to do this. So I made a cup, went and got some nitrogen. Actually took one of those steel cutting blades and ground the two sides flat so I could get a wrench on the shaft. And then I put the cup on the, I fitted it to the shaft and I poured nitrogen on the shaft and I let the whole thing freeze, put a wrench on it and got it out. And everyone in the shop's looking at me like, huh? It's like, sometimes you just need to use that there finesse.
So,
and sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's brutal strength. It just depends.
There was a story about an astronaut. I can't remember his name, but he's a pretty famous astronaut. He's not the Canadian dude that everybody loves, but he's a short dude who was told he was never going to do any spacewalks because the suit's made for a tall guy, and he did like so many walks because he's just so good at it. But he was saying he's trying to hook up he's trying to hook up something that's important, right? They just swapped something out because it wasn't working, and then they are working effectively. Now they got the new thing up there and it won't go in. So what he did is he asked them, hey, how long until we hit the horizon, aka the sun hits, because they're on the backside of the sun? And they're like 10 minutes. So he's out there waiting for 10 minutes. Once the sun comes around, he holds the female side up to the sun while holding the male side behind him, blocking it, right? And he lets it warm up because it's like, I don't know, I can't remember how many 100 degrees in the sun. So he warms it up like that, and then he just really quickly puts it in there because he let the sun warm it up to where it's big enough to slide the other metal piece into it. Smart thinking.
Yeah, anything crazy happens in the shop, it's like, hey, Dave, we have a saw blade that looks like your circular saws. That's what it looks like. But it actually has inserts that bolt to it, and it, saws through Inconel. This one guy, when he was running the program, he got the saw blade flipped. So it ran into the Inconel, and it like broke a lot of the inserts and these little screws. These guys are like, oh man, I mean, but one of those saw blades is like $6,000. So they're like, how are we even going to save this? So I clamped the thing in a vise, took a center punched the screws from the other side, not the head side, and I drilled them out. And at one point, the drill caught them, would catch it, and would actually start running the bolt out. So it worked out. I was able to save that. But that's a, hey, Dave. Whenever I hear someone in the shop go, hey, Dave, it's like, all right, what fucked up shit you giving me?
So I do know, like, when I was a plumber apprentice, sometimes I'd have to cut through plastic and whatnot. So I just flip the blade around. And if you flip the blade around, it cuts way smoother. So there's those certain things that, you got to figure out. Or like when you're trying to drill a hole with a hole saw into some of that particle board stuff, it starts slipping really bad. So what I always did is I just put my drill in reverse, and it would slide on the top until it made itself a groove, and then I kick it into drive and then go forward and sink in really well. Or else I'd just be like around there waiting for the thing to kind of grip, and you make a nasty hole. So that was some of my tricks.
Dang.
Bro, I could level a dishwasher in no time. Like I was scary quick.
David McKnight.
Chicago's. Sports Talk Michael. Is it likely the Bears don't add a pass rusher going into the season? I don't care. They're not going to be as good as you think, buddy. I'd say it. But anyway, what's up, Corey?
Okay, I was on Nine and Sickness show this day, and he asked me this question, and I already asked Ryan. Who do you think give us the best chance to win, to beat the Steelers out of the 3 quarterbacks?
To beat
Brock
this.
Purdy, Trey Lance,
Yeah, week 1.
and Sam Donald.
So, I honestly think it's going to be a tough game no matter who's behind center. But, you know, the way Brock Purdy played last year, yeah, he could beat the Steelers. If I haven't seen enough of Trey Lance after seeing a good QB coach to know anything yet. You know, that's coming up in preseason.
Yeah, that is a big thing.
You know, that is a big thing. Like, well, I want to see the improvements he's made. I want to see all that before, you know, I say, yeah, this is my QB. I also am a firm believer that he needs playing time, and you know, we need to give him a chance. But having a win now team doesn't work in his favor. You know, it's kind of messed up for him. You know. But yeah, honestly, like right now, because of how Brock Purdy played last year, I'm going to say him. But it's kind of yet to be seen with Trey Lance. Oh, dang.
Yes, right. Here he is now, finally answering me. He does the show start at 7 your time? Yes, it's 8 now.
That's why, Corey, I always, when I tell people, even if I know they're West Coast people, I tell them Pacific Standard Time.
That's what I did.
And if I know they're East Coast, I will try and put the East Coast in afterwards, so they don't have to do the math.
Mm-hmm. What I do, I put to him 8 p.m. 7 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Central time, 10 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna watch Jess's video.
East Coast Red and Gold just come out with something?
Yeah, she oh no, not just come out. This is the views from her backyard lighting off fireworks. It's her 4th of July. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's a multi-rocket. There you go. You don't want to know what I used to do with fireworks. Back in the day, we used to have Roman candles that had M80s that would shoot out of them. We also used to have fights with mortars. I don't know if you know what that's like, but that is such a rush when somebody shoots a mortar. Not necessarily at you, but in your vicinity. It explodes behind you, though. It's crazy.
Dude, when I was shooting off fireworks, I had one of them went off way too low. I mean, way too low. Shit was like flying into people's yards. I was sitting there going, "Uh-oh, do I need to grab my fire extinguisher?"
We had so many mortars one year. I won't tell you how we got them. Young dumb kids. I didn't get them, but I was where they were dropped off at. Anyway, so we had like 3 or 4 tubes, right? And we had probably 100 and something mortars. It was just crazy. And so we're lighting them off 3 at a time. Now, the problem with lighting 3 mortars off at a time in the dark is you don't know which one's the bottom one to light first, or you know what I mean? So you're lighting these 3. Sometimes the top one pops off. Now, mind you, it's lit and it just pops off and goes on the ground. And then that one shoots to wherever it goes and just like boom. So that's how we spent when I was on one of the pits all night long, just dropping 3 mortars in there at a time, running for my life. It was amazing. And then people would come up with like a string of 100, like lady fingers is what we called them. Black cats, they have got lots of little names, but like the pack of 100, pack of 200, pack of 50, they're all tied together. You can light them as one or unravel them and throw them at one of each at a time. The big gag was to get one of those and just light it. You would you would stand next to somebody who was talking and whatnot, probably with a girl, and you would just open the package a little bit to expose the fuse, and then you'd light it, and then you'd toss it on his lap. And then if they were smart, they would just stand up because it just falls down onto the ground. And then you just kind of put your foot over it, not on it, over it, so it doesn't, blocking your face off. So nothing from that angle could come back and hit your face. So that's just how you deal with it. You just stand up, let it come off, and then you put your foot in front of your face in it, and that's how you deal with it. So we did a lot of stupid shit with fireworks. Quarter sticks of dynamite were $2 a pop until the ATF came in. It was crazy stuff. I don't even know who I got those from. Everybody had them back in the day. You could buy tennis balls full. I can't remember what they called that, but it was like a I don't know, 150 or something like that. It's crazy. Corey eating that mountain, Mike's. Yeah, he's digging in. I understand it. That's good pizza, Corey.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't have a Mountain Mike's around here.
No, I don't have a Mountain Mike's around here either. It's some bullshit. I do have a place that's kind of like a Five Guys. I've got a Five Guys, don't get me wrong, but I've got like a local place that's like Five Guys, but it's, better. It's not that Five Guys is bad, but it's, it's ran by a couple. They put out good stuff. I mean, their shakes are amazing. Nutty's Junkyard Grill, shout out. Is it Junkyard Grill. Nutty's Junkyard Grill. I get the double carburetor. What's your favorite place to go in Utah, David?
Well, when it comes to restaurants, there's this place called Moore's Family Restaurant, but they're not like, they're open for like breakfast and lunch, and they're not open for dinner.
They're a good place then.
And then, I mean, when it comes to dinner, there's a wide variety of restaurants. There's, the typical chain restaurants like Texas Roadhouse, and we got a Buffalo Wild Wings in Riverdale. Someone said something about them closing, but it does not look like that's happening. So I don't know. Where
Buffalo
that's
Wild Wings is awesome. I spent a lot of money at a Buffalo Wild Wings. Well, not in like one occasion, but multiple occasions. Just getting off work on a Friday and being like, getting chicken wings, getting beer. the waitress is getting like a $30 tip, $40 tip.
I was thinking about going there for game days because they got every game on, like every
You
single
guys don't
one.
have casinos, do you?
Nope, not in Utah.
Yeah.
You gotta go. You gotta go to Windover, or you gotta go. There's a reservation just in Idaho, just north of the border. You can go to.
I shot out to the reservations. Just saying. I grew up on one. If you know, you know. I mean, there's good people out there. You're like good people. Like people if who be by your side through thick and thin. They're good people out there. And their casinos are always on point. Well, from what I've seen. Like what the tribe that the reservation I used to live on, the tribe essentially that ran it, they were in charge of they are in charge of like the Puget Sound as far as like the fish goes. Like they're in charge of and they monitor everything. And yes, they can go and fish whenever they want, but at the same time, their focus is to make the salmon and the wild, the ocean life be stronger. And they implemented a lot of good stuff that like there's other people who aren't like native and they're just like what they've done is just amazing. And it's like, really? Okay. Because normally when somebody is in charge of something like that, and then other people that have to work with them, they want to be in charge. So they usually complain about how some other, organization runs something. And for the people I know that deal with them and, they speak highly of everybody from the tribe because it's important to them. Like really is like first and foremost, like you want to make sure the environment's taken care of.
My daddy used to go to this restaurant called Suki's Country Kitchen, and they only do breakfast and lunch.
That was that place you used to take your dad on payday, right?
Yep. How you know?
Because you told me that story.
Oh.
Look, I am a stoner. And I don't know how I can remember some things and not others, but
yeah, but what I hate about that place now, they moved to a bigger restaurant so you can take on more people. But when they were a small restaurant, it was more good and the food tastes a little bit better to me. And they knew your name. You know how you walk in the bar? You know that show called Cheers?
Yeah. I love that show.
Norm.
Yep.
That's how it was for us. When we walk in, they say, Corey and George. They knew
There
our
was
name.
There was a place in Arlington called Ellie's. And it was like silverware didn't match. You know what I mean? But like for like $13, you could get 2 pieces of bacon, 2 sausages, a ham steak. You're getting a full plate of hash browns, and you're getting like 2 or 3 eggs. And then you would get 2 big ass pancakes. Like I would take my ex there and she would grab a Belgian waffle. I would get the lumberjack meal, I think it was. We'd be out there like $25 plus tip with the tip included, right? And she would just eat the eggs, the bacon, the hash brown off of my plate, whatever she wanted. She ate it like a bird, you know what I mean? And she would get down on her Belgian waffle. And I'm not a pancake guy really, but I don't know where it was, but in their pancakes or in their syrups, I swear I was tasted butterscotch. And it was so goddamn good. It was like crack. Couldn't get enough. And then they were in a bad location that was like behind like 3 buildings. You had to go down a gravel driveway in the middle of town. You had to go gravel driveway and a gravel parking lot, which was horribly constructed. And they started to get this place out by the airport. And the airport, it didn't make good food. And then they shut the one down in town. And then I don't know, it just wasn't good ever again after that.
We went to this place in the morning to my brother, the one that was playing singing.
Mm-hmm.
Took him, his birthday was yesterday. And we took him this morning for breakfast at this place called Cafe M. Oh, a lot of men go in there not just for the food. A lot of men go in there because of the waitress. They got a lot
The
of honeys in
waitress? Oh,
Yeah.
multiple. Okay.
there. They got a whole bunch of beautiful women waiting your table. But their food is good too. They had this French toast. It's a different kind of toast texture of bread. And the butter is brown. I can't think of the name of the butter. But it's brown. You really don't need no syrup for it. Just put it on there. It's already sweet and good.
Oh. I don't necessarily like syrup, but I gotta have syrup on my waffles. Now, this might be different in that case because they've designed things differently. You know what I mean? But like when I get if I'm toasting waffles, one of my favorite breakfasts was four what is it, what are the instant browns, the brown and serves? 4 brown and serves, just microwave that real quick while I toast 2 waffles, and then I'd spread peanut butter on the waffles and then hit them with some syrup. And that's a banging ass breakfast right there.
Mm-hmm. You see what Bebop said? He went to Cheers.
Oh, you went to the Cheers in Boston. Oh, that's cool. Kelly. That spells Kelly. Kelly. Sorry, that's a Woody Harrelson bit from Cheers, where he just makes a song and all he does is say his girl's name over and over and over and over and over again.
Woody Harrelson.
Woody
Yeah, he's in
Harrelson.
one of my favorite movies. You know, Zombieland. Well, and Zombieland Double Tap. Those are like, you know.
Dude, Bill Murray in Zombieland. Fucking
That was
amazing.
so hilarious. That was hilarious. I was dying. And then in Double Tap though, when the chick's like, I want to kill who killed Bird Bill Murray. The guy's like, oh man. I was dying.
Dude, Bill Burr is a hell of an actor. Did you see him in what is it? Mandalorian?
Mm-mm.
Great. Like he was born for it.
Yeah, I hope Jeff come in soon.
Oh no, man, he might be sleeping.
Yeah,
Bud
no,
is
my-
England, Mass.
Or maybe
Is
that
maybe
some-
maybe he was shaving with his axe and he had an accident. You know, hopefully not. But
well, he got
Once I get it to clot, I will be on.
He
Bebop,
said,
I gotta ask a question. Bebop, are you saying that marijuana is now illegal in Massachusetts? Is it something that happened recently, or is this been happening?
well, you know, I look at it like a lot of states decriminalize it. You know, or they make it legal. It just depends on the state. But then you look at federal law; it's still not legal.
It's so
So
stupid.
it's like,
It's because think about this, okay? Dispensaries can't use regular banks. They have to like lie or use ATMs. So now they've got all this cash, right? So now cash is just being held in places. That is not safe. What you should do is you should decriminalize it federally and let all the states that don't want to have it legalized, that I believe they already have laws in place, but if not, they can get laws on the books in time. You know what I mean? So I don't know why it's an issue. It's a moneymaker. It's going to happen anyways. They found in Washington and Denver, I don't know if all the other states they found this too, but they found that drunk driving accidents went down, or drunk driving deaths. There's something like that associated with drunk driving. So if to me, you're now not paying cops to go after weed. They can go after other drugs, which if those weren't legal, if those were illegal or were illegal, you would need to go after them. And if people could, I don't like drugs necessarily, right? In a situation, but I do think it's certain people's bodies and they've got a choice, right? So they could, choose to do whatever the hell they want. The issue with me that I really have a big problem with is the cartels. And if you have something that's illegal, the black market is now in charge of it. So all you're doing, if you don't like the cartels, the only way to get rid of them effectively is to make it legal. And then they go away. How can they make money at that point? Here in America, they have to now worry about everything everywhere else. So that's how I look at it. I think because every time the cops go in and go bust a ring of this and that, there's always one ready to fill the vacuum. The money on the street level is still going to be there, which is always going to attract the person that wants to slide in the top to fill the void. And they usually come in more ruthless than the last one. So to me, it's just a bad cycle. The only way I see to break it is to make things, but at that point, I think you have to make it so like rehab and detox is totally free. Because if you're going to make drugs legal, you should have a path to getting off of them when you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, John Jay.
What's up?
What's up, Carcass?
What's up?
What's up, everyone? How's it going?
Yeah.
What's up, John Jay?
Yeah.
I was looking at you and I'm like,
yeah,
this is John Jay? Because I'm
it's my boring logo.
I was about to say, you have to show me your face. And I said, wait a minute, this is John Jay.
Anyway, I had fun over there. We hung out for a little bit, and so it was a little trial run. Just wanted to trial out. But
you want me to make you a logo, John Jay?
Oh, I'm good. I got some logo makers that I use. This was just like to make on the fly. I just
gotcha. No, I know all about that.
Yeah.
What's up, Jeff?
What's up? How are you?
What's up,
Okay.
man? How's it going?
I'm about to do Jeff trivia and see what Jeff know. Carcass, did you want to take it?
I'll do it next week.
Next week?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Oh, Carcast. How long do you got, Carcast?
What do you mean, how long do I got?
How long do you plan on staying?
Oh, I mean, a couple minutes, 20, something a minute. Yeah, I'll be
What
here.
up, Jess? Seen your video.
Mm-hmm.
Some nice fireworks you got there.
What's up, Jess?
What's up, Jazz? East Coast Red and Gold podcast. Go
You
sub
missed
to
my
them. Good channel.
you missed my fireworks story. I grew up next to a place called Boom City.
Boom City.
Boom City, baby.
Yup.
But like a week to 2 weeks leading up to 4th of July, it would just be like a madhouse. And like 2 to 3 days beforehand, like cars would just be parked on the road almost. Like it went so slow.
Yep.
People would just all around the state would go to Boom City. Well, not all, maybe not all around the state, but from Seattle, from Bellingham to Seattle. So from Seattle to Canada, used to come to my road to get fireworks.
Okay, Jeff, I won't be able to do the banner because I already put the answers.
That's fine.
Tomorrow night banner. So I won't have to
He
read
shouldn't
the
need 'em.
questions. Let's read the questions to answers.
Okay. Okay.
Who did Joe Montana throw to that was considered the catch? A. Dwight Clark. B. J.J. Stokes. C. Jerry Rice. Or D. John Taylor.
A. Dwight Clark.
A. Dwight Clark.
Is that your final answer?
Number 2. Who was number 80 in 1998 on the 49ers? A. Jack Norris. B. C. Young. C. Jerry Rice. Or D. Brent Favre.
C. J. Rice.
C. Jerry Rice. Okay. Number 3. Who set the most record for a wide receiver? A. Jerry Rice. B. Dwight Clark. C. John Taylor. Or D. Terrell Owens.
A. Jerry Rice.
Okay, number 4. Who was the only one that has caught over 185 touchdowns in 49er history? A. Terrell Owens. B. Roger Craig. C. Brent Jones. Or D. Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice.
Excuse me. Okay. Number 5. How many Super Bowls did the 49ers win during the 20th century? A. 4. B. 5. C. 2. D. 3.
5.
5. Yeah. Number 6. How many years did Roger Craig play for the 49ers? A. 5. B. 6. C. 8. D. 4.
I'll go with 6.
6. So you know what? B.
Yeah. Probably wrong. I don't really know exactly.
Okay, number 7. What was wide receiver Dwight Clark number? Was the San Francisco 49ers?
Wow.
A. 71. B. 80. C. 87. Or D. 89.
I'm gonna go with A 71.
71.
Yeah. He's a little past my time, so no, he's not a little past my time. I don't know if he is. Yeah, 71. When did he play? Can you tell me that?
He played 1980s. 19 all the way from he started 81 to 87, from 79 to 87.
Yeah, I was too young, 79, so I may not know that much about him. I know the catch, obviously. Everybody knows the catch. But... Okay.
Okay, number 8. When was Joe Montana first NFL season? A, 1958, B, 1979, C, 1963, D, 1988.
1988.
1988?
Yeah. Probably wrong about that also. No,
Number
can I
9.
change that?
Huh?
Could I change that? You didn't read the next question yet.
Go ahead.
1979.
1979 was B.
It doesn't make any sense. I was a baby when he played. That was 82, so it doesn't make any sense.
What's up, Jeff?
What's up?
Okay. Number 9. Which coach launched his NFL head coaching career in 1997 with the San Francisco 49ers? A, Tom Coughlin, B, Romeo Crennel, or C, John Fox, or D, Steve Marucci?
Wait a second. You said 1987, then you said 1997. So which is it?
Which one do you want it to be?
Oh, Ryan.
Which coach launches his coaching career in 1997? That's why I said
1997. Steve Mariucci.
Okay. So you're taking the D.
I'm taking the D.
Okay, number 10. In 2004, where did the 49ers play their home games? A, Candlewood Park, B, 3Com Park, C, Kezar Stadium, D, Synergy Park.
In 2004, they played in Candlestick Park.
Listen again. I didn't say nothing about Candlestick Park. I said Candlewood Park. A, Candlewood Park, B, 3Com Park, C, Kezar Stadium, or D, Synergy Park.
Corey, I swear you said that like your mother. I didn't say Candlestick Park. Listen again.
I didn't even know there was a Candlewood Park.
Ass whooping, right?
One more, can you give one more time the choices? I apologize. I didn't know there was a Candlewood Park.
Okay, hold on.
I thought that was a mistake in the book.
Throw
I thought
you
they meant
off.
No, I thought they said Candlestick Park.
I know. Like I said,
Oh my
Candlewood
God,
Park might be a trick to throw you off.
Why am I having this little spongy internet right now, bro?
In 2004, where did the 49ers play their home games? A, Candlewood Park, B, 3Com Park, C. Kezar Stadium. D. Synergy Park.
I'm just gonna go with B. I know it's not Kazar. That was way earlier.
Okay, number 11. Which of the following running backs never played for the San Francisco 49ers? A. Eric Dickerson. B. Imp Lee. C. Ricky Waters. D. Garrison Hurst.
I know it can't be C or D. What was A and B again? Just A and B.
Eric Dickerson and Imp Lee. A was Eric Dickerson. B is Imp Lee.
I think Dickerson played for them. I was like, Ant Lee B.
Imp Lee B.
Yep. You okay, Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thought I heard you heavy breathing.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, number 12.
That's what this is for.
Number 12.
Like,
What leading receiver for the Browns signed with the 49ers in 2006?
Oh,
A.
no.
Derek Hamilton. B. Brian Gilmore. C. Marcus Maxwell. D. Antonio Bryant.
Well, because of Bryant, I think I'm just going to go with Antonio Bryant on this one.
Okay, you're taking the D.
I'm taking the D. And maybe I'll get lucky in Bryant's honor because I don't really know the other players.
In honor of the Bryant Cole.
The Bryant Cope GOAT.
Okay,
Yep.
number 13. Let's go pages. Now, I think number 13 is... Okay. I'm going to need Prague. How you say it again?
Prague Marate.
Prague Marte
Marate
was responsible for what position on the 2014 49ers? Team Archivist. B.
Archivist.
President Arthritis. B. President. C. Wide receiver coach. Or D. Officer's assistant.
Sounds like he could be an offense assistant. I'm going to go with that.
You're taking the D again.
Taking the D.
Okay. Number 14. Which San Francisco 49ers player won the 1999 NFL Comeback Player of the Year award? A. Charlie Gardner. B. Lawrence Phillips. C. Marvin Washington. Or D. Bryant Young.
Bryant's honor, I'm going to go with Bryant again. I don't know any of these other players. Bryant Young.
So you're taking the D again.
Taking the D for Bryant. 2 Bryant questions now. Hopefully his lucky 49er knowledge will push me through on this one.
Okay, the last question. What is the name of the 49ers cheerleaders? A. 49ers cheerleaders. B. 49er girls, C, Gold Rush girls, or D, Niner girls?
I don't know why I don't know this. I'm gonna go with Gold Rush Girls.
C.
Hey, David Corona.
Where do you see him?
Oh,
It
shout
was to
out to
the right of my
YTC.
the right of my screen. I saw it. She just said David Corona. I said, hey.
In the private chat?
Oh, what's up, YTC?
No.
YTC,
No, in the public chat, I think. Hey, YTC.
Hop on. Yo, David's at a birthday party. What's he doing here? I think.
Maybe Carcast. Maybe he got bored.
I'm gonna go back to his spice cabinet.
Yeah. No, the Spice Channel.
That too, yeah.
Okay, that was it. Find out tomorrow what you did.
Guys, I just want to apologize. I know you guys have seen the Seinfeld episode where they mix up the AM and the PM, right? So that's what happened to me. I mixed up the AM and the PM. That's why I thought I would get up at 7 a.m., which would be 7 p.m. your time, which is completely wrong because 5 a.m. is 7 p.m. your time. 17 minus 7 is 10. Plus, I had a high fever up until now, so I really apologize. I had 103 fever.
Okay.
I'm really sorry, Corey.
That's
I hope
okay.
you can forgive me.
I'll forgive you.
Thank you so much.
Don't let it happen again. Not to play. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Don't take me serious.
Okay.
Yes.
I won't.
We're all jokers here. We're all jokers here. Corey knows he's a Raiders fan.
We're all jokers here, but Brian is Batman.
Just like
called my
John Jay's
Raiders.
a Raider fan.
That's a lie.
At least
That's
not
a
as
lie.
bad as David Corona's cowgirl salad.
Remember,
Oh
we
my
both
God.
said
Carcass, I think he had that at the party.
Oh man.
remember, John Jay, we both said if the 49ers wasn't here, we'll both be Raiders fans.
No, I would be forced to be a Raiders fan. It's
Yeah.
a difference.
That's the same thing with me. I'll be forced to be a Raider fan.
Basically, like as a child, they're like, "You're putting this shirt on." No, all right, we're putting.
You guys could be forced to be Raiders fan. I'd kill myself.
Bro,
Aren't you a Giants
I
fan?
wouldn't go that far.
yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
Aren't you a New York Giants fan? Because you were doing the Giants trivia.
No, that's because of my grandparents. My grandfather, he was a huge Giants fan.
Damn, you said you would kill yourself if you were forced to be Raiders fans, bro.
I think so. I can't go that direction, and I have plenty of ways to do it right now. So,
Jesus, dude, damn.
I mean, take a look at the picture, Carcast. That's a meat cleaver that I shave with.
Yeah, Brian's right, man. Life is more important than football.
True.
Well, I don't know.
I know, like imagine if I was like a billionaire and I would go to every live stream hangout. Unfortunately, I got to pay the bills, so I got to have a job.
Yep.
That's true.
You're lucky, Carcast. Stay in school.
Stay in school. Yeah.
Keep it cool. Stay in school.
Stay young, Carcast.
Yeah, you know.
Such a hurry to grow
You gotta
up.
cherish all those young memories.
Got to keep it in school while you're young. Steve Young.
Phone a friend. Oh, I remember when he was talking about this.
Phone a friend?
Dude, that trivia game you guys played on No Board, Little Spongy just wouldn't shut up.
No, he wouldn't. Ryan wanted to kill him, but I was really impressed that he held his cool.
Dude, he got on Ryan's last year.
Yep.
But dude, when it comes down to it, being an adult sucks. So 100% enjoy where you're at right now, you know?
Yeah.
You don't have no bills.
True.
Yep.
I was such a hurry to grow up, then I got bills, and I said, "Oh, jeez." Then
You got your mama feeding you. don't have to buy food really.
Mhm.
So that's good, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yes, Bebop, it's Jeff.
Jeff the rapper.
Jeff the rapper, Jeff the shaver, Jeff the
Jeff the diehard Niner fan.
Niner fan, Jeff the national anthems from around the world. It's all me.
Did you go to sleep last night?
Yeah. I woke up, my client wanted to see a movie with me. We were going to see Gangs of Lagos, but the whole thing was in Yoruba or in Yoruba language or or Zulu. But I was explaining it to him, but it was too late at night. So he wanted to watch it a different night. But I was explaining every word of the Zulu to him. There was no English in that movie. It was either Zulu or Yoruba. I'm not sure which. They're both African languages.
I wouldn't understand.
I can write in both of them.
Hi,
so.
TC. What's up?
Yeah, Jeff. Bust a rap. Nah, I'm messing.
I did a Ken Griffey Jr. rap last on Friday night. I still don't understand why Ryan doesn't like the Mariners or baseball, though. I'm just confused about that.
The Mariners suck.
It's not that I don't like them. It's just, it's.
I mean, but our generation, Ken Griffey Jr. time, you still didn't like him?
Oh, I liked them. Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
I remember, what was it, the 96 team where they went 114, I think it was, wins.
Yep.
You're welcome,
And then
Brian.
they got knocked out in the NLC West. And NLC West, yeah.
Yo, how long did that intro take to make you?
Which one?
The Friday night intro? That shit was bomb.
Oh, it didn't
bro.
take me long. With the
That's
He's very
funny.
good at it. It probably
Freaking
takes him as long as it takes me to make raps, 10 minutes.
David Corona's cow gross.
Oh, you talking about the so the commercials took a lot more time.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah, I was going to say.
What
up, David?
I started that probably on Tuesday and worked a
Thank
couple
you,
hours
Brian.
each
Sorry.
night on it, and then I was working on it up until Friday night. Like I finally got the Rena Wood floor one done at probably about 4:00. I was like, oh shit, I need to
that
get
show's
that
gonna
done so I
blow
can
up,
get
man.
uploaded. I think so. I think it's I think it's gonna get better as time goes. I want to invite like different groups, because on YouTube here where they've got channels that have multiple members, and want to bring them in on the show for like an hour and then have them do trivia against another channel that is a group.
Yeah.
Well, that would be interesting.
I
Yeah. think that
like
would be
playing
cool.
the Connect 4. That was like
Yeah,
I
that
like
Connect
games
4,
with strategy. I like games with strategy.
And it
Are
was
you guys
really
ready
hard.
Are you guys ready for Jeopardy?
Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Can you act like Alex Trebek?
Let's do Jeopardy. Yep, I'm ready.
And I almost bought like a $20 Wheel of Fortune game, so I could have the little wheel, and we could play Wheel of Fortune.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. What about Family Feud? Well,
What
that's a
about
little hard,
Wordle?
I guess.
So I thought about Family Feud. Yes, I did think about Family Feud, but it's not like we have a big enough following to where I can put polls out and then get the knowledge from the polls. You know what I mean? To kind of get what the survey says. I can't get that. So
that's true.
And I don't know where to get that survey, the surveys from, essentially. So to me, it'd probably be way too hard to put together a show.
You probably have to speak to Steve Harvey.
And, I'd have to do a lot of thinking, because to what people were polled about after a couple of episodes or a couple of, shows, essentially, of Family Feud, you'd probably be out of things to ask people what people think for the most part.
That's true.
Without like deep diving into every fandom, which at that time, like, how are you going to get anything? I don't know.
You know, if we were all in your area, we could all do Double Dare, maybe.
If we were.
Yeah. You remember Double Dare?
I found a whole bunch of other games that I can adapt into
Hangman?
football.
But you remember Double Dare, right?
Yeah.
Hangman's cool. It's tough. It could be tough sometimes.
Yeah, Hangman's cool.
John Jay's got the Showtime profile.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I got Showtime, but everything these days you gotta pay. They're trying to rob your money, bro. It's whatever.
I just started looking on the backs of games. I was like, oh, I can make a version of that. Oh, I can make a version of that.
How do you move the pieces in the Connect 4? Those are like through your phone or an app?
Oh, that's Canva.
Oh, you can. All right, that makes sense.
So I just deleted the square.
Mm.
And you can have the Canva page up on there, sharing it, and then have the Canva app live on your phone, and you could be manipulating it real time through your phone, so nobody sees your cursor or the other things pop up. Sometimes I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it out in the middle open. I don't care. I'll just, it's more convenient than doing it. But yeah, if you really want to be slick, somebody else could be running it on their computer and doing the thing, and it pops.
Right. Yep.
You just got to share them a template link.
Yep. You know what else? I used to play freaking Battleship. That game was bomb.
You sunk my battleship.
Yeah, but
it's gonna be tough.
I don't know. That would be tough.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because how am I going to verify where your ships are without anybody else seeing them?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Connect 4 was fun. If you could, you would, though.
Connect 4 was awesome. I'm trying to think of ways to make it better. Make it move faster. Well,
Connect 4 is a slow game to begin with when you play it for real.
No, it's slow, but you get used to it. I think people got confused with like the teams and stuff at the beginning, but get the hang of it. I thought the teams were pretty fair for the most part.
I think Beto wanted to change his mind on me, though. He said that several times. He's like, I should have had you on my team.
Yes.
I remember when I said, and you had the chance. He said, yeah, I know.
Didn't Joe's team win the Connect 4?
Yeah, we did. I was on Joe's team. That's why he said I should have had you on my team. That was my mistake.
I thought.
No.
Yeah.
Non-sickness and them won. Their team won. We lost on Connect 4. But we'll let Brian, we would have won. Brian went to the wrong place.
When Joe got David Colonel, he's like, this is a reach, but I'm taking him.
Yeah.
He's trying to get traded.
Yep.
There's also things you can do. You can make one category like 13 interceptions or something. So now you got to have a player that played for the team, the one team, but he's got to have 13 interceptions.
That's like a Wordle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Huh?
Wordle?
Weddle.
Yeah, Weddle. Yeah, that's what it's called. Eric Weddle.
We'll be doing those too.
Interesting.
Yep.
Weddle is fun, yeah.
It is. I want everybody's knowledge of the NFL to get better as they watch it in some sort of like applicable way. Whether it's somebody else saying a name and you go, oh, or you go, I want to be better at this and I want to win. So now I'm going to start looking at teams, you know what I mean? And trying to find players that go with certain teams, you know. So I feel, and I think, you know, when the season comes, we're going to be doing this stuff still. Just, you know, not taking up most of the time. There's just going to be sections here and there. We'll get to the meat and potatoes, and then we'll break it up with the game of meat potatoes. I think
the meat and potatoes are what's the most important.
What's up?
The meat and the potatoes are what's most important.
Oh yeah.
To get to the bottom of it, get to the crux.
Boy, I hate the down season. There ain't that much to talk about.
I was watching a video from Grant Cohn today, and his big take on this video was, forget about the quarterbacks. No one's talking about the kicker, right? And he does have a valid point. But holy shit, Grant. It seemed like you were on a beach. Like, just enjoy yourself on the beach, bro. Like, yes, that definitely could come back to bite us. But also, if our offense is running and our defense is up to par, we shouldn't have any issues with needing a field goal.
Mm-hmm.
Just my thoughts, though. And I got trust in the young guy.
I'm hearing about the other kickers is making waves.
Oh yeah? I heard they were dead even. Then I heard they both missed one. Then what I hear is like Moody was pulling ahead and he was just like, you know, handling business. So that's the last thing I heard. Not saying everything I heard was 100% accurate, because I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just hearing things too. It don't mean I'm heard right. I didn't hear from the team. You know, this is somebody, one of the YouTubers saying it. So I don't know where he got his source from.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's a nice inside that convention center in Atlantic City. Oh. Oh, and I remember I made that logo for you, CarCast, a while ago.
Yeah, man, I've been using it. I appreciate it. And the banner.
I forgot.
It's badass with the what do you call it?
Debo and the axe like you have, Miner Niner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. And there's even a symbol for that on the what's it called?
And I don't know if you can see, but we got the 49 and the footballs inside the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, appreciate it, John. It's cool.
And you're right, CarCast. I have it for real. I do have an axe and a
It's a
pickaxe now. I have both. You're right.
Yeah, it's a pickaxe. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I have a real one of both, though, as you could see from the picture. And I've already told you about my pickaxe in New York because I wanted to dress up as the guy from My Bloody Valentine. He has that as a weapon.
So where do you originate in New York? Like Brooklyn?
No, Queens, Fresh Meadows.
Oh, Queens. So you live in like the four
But my
boroughs.
family established New York way back when as the Dutch colonists. It's been traced.
Really?
Yep, really.
They brought it up. They like established it.
That's right.
Yeah, New
But
York.
it was then New Amsterdam. I think it still should be, honestly.
Yeah, I think New York was named after.
Jed York.
that was a good from the Dutch.
What was
Yep.
the name?
Originally, it was New Amsterdam, though, John Jay. My family
Really?
established it.
Minor Niner. What was the name?
Name of what?
Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. It's fine.
He answered it already.
Yeah, that's why.
I still think it should be New Amsterdam. But we have coat of arms, and we can go all the way back to the 14th century.
That's
And I
crazy.
could draw 4 of my coat of arms.
New York has changed so much. Like,
Yeah, it has. That's why it's important to know martial arts while you're there.
yeah, you don't like you gotta see what you're being surrounded by, the people.
I know, like
It can be a crazy place.
I know, like New York, like the news, like that's why I don't like watching the news. All they do is like show all the bad stuff. And,
Yeah.
Well, that's because that's sensationalism, John Jay. That's what sells.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in New York, man, you gotta watch out what you're doing at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I would never wear jewelry outside in New York. I just wear like puka shells because they're gonna kill you and ask questions later.
Oh yeah, never. You see these people just stay. You see the people.
And
on the
I've
side
been
of
a jeweler too, so you know.
You see the people on the side of the streets. They'll take that away from you, man.
Anything. But like
Well,
a puka shell necklace, what do they care?
Well, like there are some bus lines in San Francisco that go through the projects, and there's some areas where they tell you do not like be flashy and show your electronics and all that stuff. So my buddy like gets these like $1 headphones, and then he connects it, and he puts his iPhone inside one of those jackets, and they're like, "Oh man, he has a $1. We're gonna leave him alone." So there's a little joke that he tells me.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh no, it's even in the subways, Jeff. You know, if you do go back, I don't know. You live all the way. You know where you're.
I'm a New Yorker. I'm not really afraid of the subways.
Yeah, but those things always scare me because it's all dark. Just no.
Is it true that the subways are so nasty? Because like
They are.
They're really nasty there. Yep.
I know, because there was a viral YouTube video of a rat going upstairs and pulling a pizza slice.
Wait, what? Oh,
That was hilarious. Just Google.
That is
just go to
disgusting.
YouTube and just say "rat New York subway pizza."
That is nasty.
I've
Now
seen
I
them
don't
on the
wanna-
tracks,
wanna
but I've
see-
never seen them go up the stairs. I think
Now
that's a
I
bit
don't want to go on the
exaggerated.
subway.
John Jay, honestly, I think they planted that rat for sensationalism.
Yo, Jeff, dude,
They
I
are
don't
on the
know.
track.
Dude, there's some weird people that just they do really weird stuff on the subways.
Yo,
Forget about it. I had some really weird. I said I had some really weird people on the bus. I was like, there was this
I saw
one
a
guy.
man.
He
I
was
saw
like,
a man peeing on the subway one time. On the
McNider.
subway.
I'm not surprised.
He's not surprised.
But I had this really weird man
Are there places in Utah where you got to be careful?
in Utah.
Yeah, West Valley City down in Salt Lake.
Okay.
Salt Lake
Are there
area.
gangs there?
Big time.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not. The area, the city I live in has a mean reputation. Although I've never had any problems.
New York has like a crap ton of frat clubs and stuff.
Well, you know why that is, McNider, because you kind of look like a Marine. I think they're afraid of you.
Well, that's the thing is I grew up in Central Ogden, and it was a bad neighborhood, and I'm from the streets. It's like
You are? You look like a so nice dude.
You could be nice and be from the streets.
It's a joke.
All right, I'm gonna search up
I know,
what
I'm
John
playing
Jay
along.
told you.
it's just it kind of is what it is. It made me who I am today. so I
I'm
don't
gonna
dog it. You know.
I'm gonna search up what John Jay told me to search up with rats going up NYC.
Are you searching that now?
That was like a viral, like back then the term viral video was a big thing.
And even in movie
Well,
theaters, man.
viral is the key word there, John Jay, because the rats bring the virus.
So I actually used to have field rats in the back of my house.
Oh, jeez.
And then then there's this family of hawks that lives in these trees like less than half a block away. One day I'm out on the side of my place and I see it go. I see a hawk go into a dive and I don't move. I'm just like, no, I'm standing still. I don't want to. I'm not getting involved in this.
Right.
And it swoops down probably 10 feet in front of me, grabs a field rat I didn't even see, and freaking takes off with it. I was going, damn. Like, wow, that this happened right in front of me. I had the Nature Channel. But ever since that family of hawks has moved in, I have not seen a field rat. It's like they're pretty much taking care of the local rodent problem.
That's awesome.
I used to own pigeons, and I let them fly. And one day I was walking down the street, walking down my court street, and then all of a sudden, I think my pigeon tried to land on my shoulder to get away from the hawk. But the hawk didn't care that the pigeon got close to my shoulder, because all of a sudden, the pigeon did like this, and I felt him like this, and I'm like, what are you doing? And then he took off again, and I was like, why is he flying fast and that close to me? And all of a sudden, I felt another feathers touching my neck. The wing of a hawk. I'm looking like, oh, boy, I wish I had some thick gloves on. I'll grab you.
You used to own pigeons?
Yep. I used to raise pigeons, rolling pigeons.
So basically, you used to own pigeons. You used to own a rooster. I'm starting to see a pattern, Corey.
Did you ever race pigeons, Corey?
Raise them?
Race them.
No, they wasn't racing pigeons. They was on rollers.
What are rollers?
They go up in the air, and they tumble down like this.
Oh.
They be doing flips. Then they some of you get them. They do 200 feet. That's what some of you get. They do 200 feet. Some of them roll all the way down, hit the ground. And they usually use that against the hawks. When the hawks chase them, the hawks will be trying to grab them, and they'll go in that spin like that. Bam! So the hawk can't get a grip of them.
I was watching some documentary on a guy who he started his hustle by raising pit bulls, right? And then he was like, okay, I've already mastered pit bulls, so now I'm gonna do pigeons. And he's building his pigeon coop with like $1 million pigeons and shit. Like, it's crazy because the pigeons that have, like, I don't know, they race these pigeons. Like, there's like multi-million-dollar prize money for these pigeon races. It's crazy.
Yeah, my neighbor, now he used to enter his pigeons in contests, and they usually use them in a rolling. See if your pigeons have a tight roll, they have judges come by, and they'll watch your pigeons roll, and then they can win some money if your pigeon roll good. If you got a lot of birds that do 200 feet and be able to stop without hitting the ground. Boy, when they hit that ground, some of them knock the mess out of themselves, and you gotta go get them. Like, I had one pigeon hit his head on the ground like this. His whole head swelled up. So I had to take him home and feed him by hand until he could get to his eyesight could come back.
Damn.
His head be so swollen. I had my neighbor, he had pigeon they couldn't eat because so he was throwing the bird away. We was coming in the backyard and we looked in the trash can and the bird was in the trash can. Why we said, why are you throwing this one away? He said it can't eat, it's gonna die anyway. He said, watch this. And the bird would try to eat and his head automatically turn upside down like this. He couldn't pick food off the ground. So me and my brother said, we'll take him. And we took him home with us. First, we were hand feeding them like we do the other ones. But then we thought about it. Said, wait a minute. What if we bring the food up high where he don't have to go real down low? And so we did. We put it up high. And he was eating by himself. So he started doing that. And his neck got better. And we were so mad at ourselves. So one day, my brother's going in the chicken cage, me in the pigeon cage, and the food is next to on the other side of the cage. And so he tried to race to go get the food and beat my brother, and my brother accidentally closed the door and broke his neck, killed him.
Oh.
We was like, oh, damn, we just got him healthy. We was getting ready to teach him how to fly and everything. And this happened. Damn it. We were so mad. Because we was about we said, so we took the food from the other side of the cage and said, we'll keep it up here. But we were putting it in the cage because if we took it out, we didn't have nowhere to keep it. And keep the mouse from getting them. Because the mice wouldn't go in the cage.
What kind of birds, like parakeets, are the ones that can actually talk?
Parrots.
Parrots.
Yeah.
But, you know, I could see Corey getting a parrot and teaching it to say F the lambs. Yeah, that'd be like...
Or silence the lambs.
Yep.
Oh,
a
yeah.
parrot. When I was a kid, there was this nice El Salvadorian woman. Her kids went to the same school, and she had a parrot. And every time I would show up, the parrot would say, "Down, down, down." I was like, "What the heck?" We trained our parrot to say "down." Oh man, I hated that parrot. So then I was like teaching it the name of the woman who owned the parrot, and eventually she's like, "Oh crap!" So she gave away the parrot because.
Yeah, Carcass, I have a story for you. When I was on the bus, there was this guy that was like, well, I had two stories that are fairly quick. One of them was on the city bus, and what's it called? And this guy, he what's it called? He's like really skinny, never worked out a day in his life, and I was like lifting weights at the time, and very strong. And I walked up to him, and he's like, and he said to me, could I sit down there? I said, shit, it's a free country, sit wherever you want. And he's like, but then he's like, but I want your seat. I said, you're gonna have to fight me for it. Then he moved to the next train car because he was so afraid. And then I had another. What?
What?
And then I had another story where this guy was like, he was 3 times the size of me muscle wise, and he's like, "Hey, can you lower the music?" I was like, "Oh, sure, no problem." Because you have to know who you're dealing with. If you have somebody that can kick the crap out of you, you better just do what he says.
Well,
I mean, this
then
guy looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I wasn't about to argue with him.
you should just carry your pickaxe, you know.
I would carry the cutthroat, but that'd give me 3 to 5. Even if I brought that
New
into
York,
the barber shop,
New
I get
York
3 to
is
5.
such a dirty place. It's a nice place, but it's got its flaws.
But if you're a New Yorker, you're used to it, just like John Jay's used to San Francisco, you know?
Yeah, but dude, some shit there is just so nasty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. But some shit is so nasty everywhere. It just depends where you look or don't look.
Yeah, makes sense. Even you said you can't wear any. You know, you got to be careful.
Well, I think the only one that wears jewelry in New York outright is Endo, but he is like super strong. That guy. I saw him buy jewelry in the Diamond District, and he didn't even have a shirt on. He came to the Diamond District without a shirt
There's
on.
a lot of crimes in New York too, shootings and stuff. I don't want to get into negativity.
Yeah, there is. But look at the arsenal. I have. I mean, I could come from behind and slit the guy's throat with my cutthroat knife before the bullet even leaves the chamber. Much quicker.
You try doing it though. I'm messing.
If I try doing it and it's not in self-defense, then I'm in a lot of trouble. You get 3 to 5 for that. No questions asked. Even for bringing it in the barbershop, you get 3 to 5 in New York.
Damn.
You get 3 to
All
5
right,
years
Corey
just for
wanted to say
taking a
something.
cutthroat knife into the barbershop.
Corey wanted to say something. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I just want to tell another pigeon story.
Okay.
You ever seen watch the Roadrunner and stuff? How Bugs
Yeah,
Bunny,
Roadrunner. Yeah.
how he goes around the tree or go around something and
Yep.
duck in and disappear, and chasing them, keep on going.
Right.
That's what one of my pigeons did. It was going around a tree, and the hawk was flying right behind it.
Wow.
They were both going in a circle, and I'm like, "What is this pigeon doing?" And all of a sudden, he got so far where the hawk couldn't see him no more. It ducked in the tree, and the hawk kept on going. Now I'm looking at it, cracking up. And I was like, "Oh, this hawk did one I seen on a cartoon." And the hawk finally gave up and like looking around like, where did he go?
Wow. That's cool. You had your own personal Roadrunner over there.
And then one pigeon tried to get a hawk to run into a car. This lady coming down the street like this, my pigeon came real low in the ground, and it's like playing chicken with the car. And the lady didn't see the pigeon till it did like this. And it saw my bird go like this, shoot to the right. And all of a sudden, the hawk comes, fly right, because the hawk couldn't do that quick turn like that. So the hawk had to fly over the car. And
Wow.
she like this, her eyes got all big, like, what? I was cracking up.
Interesting. Podcast, there was another story of a guy who told me I was singing, like to my music, like I was listening to my iPod or whatever, and he told me, yeah, do you think you could stop singing? I said, I think I can kick the shit out of you if you keep talking to me. So he left me alone, because that guy, I was much stronger than. See, that you got to know who you're messing with. You know what I mean?
But Jeff,
Yeah.
let me ask you this question. You was in the public place, right?
Yeah.
On a public bus, right?
Right.
And maybe that person did not want to hear you sing. You should have earplugs. And they probably just get off work. Because I know I'll be on the bus. I don't want to hear that noise when I just get off work. Ooh, I hate that.
To each their own. I mean, everybody has their, peace of mind. That gives me peace of mind.
Yeah. But I mean, you could have, said, okay, sir, maybe I'll put some earphones on.
My earphones were on. I was singing, not the music.
Oh, maybe you can't sing. You torturing them.
Show me the law in the state of New York that says so. Impossible, especially on a bus.
Well, they do have on our bus out here. They have no radios, no noise, because you might disturb the bus driver from hearing.
Even for you to sing, you can't?
Yep, mercy, because you're disturbing the peace of passengers. They might not want to hear that.
Even in the back of the bus?
Yep, even in the back.
Wow, that's definitely not true in New York. But if there was a law like that, I'd have to follow it. I'd be annoying, but what can I do? If the law changed, let's say when I go back, it's been 10 years. Maybe it changed. Maybe you're right.
I know. On our public buses or BART trains, no loud music. No music.
And that includes singing. They're not just talking about a boombox, right?
That includes singing.
Wow. Never heard of that before. I'm not sure I want to go on your bus now. Thanks for warning me. Which bus is it that you go on?
Any public buses.
Any public buses. In San Francisco?
In Richmond, San Francisco.
In trolley also? Trolley also? Well, trolley, I think I can manage, because that's a special experience. I probably have a million questions for but can you ask the bus driver questions?
If they want to answer it, they can tell you, please don't disturb me while I'm driving. I need to pay attention what I'm doing.
But even if you need to find a stop, they won't tell you?
Oh, yeah, they tell you.
Oh, okay.
You need to ask that while you're getting on the bus. You need to say,
right, obviously.
Can you tell me when the stop is coming?
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if they would. On the trolley also, they'll tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good, at least. Over here, they make the music louder. Yeah, they say, sure, I'll tell you. And then they make the music louder on their end. It won't tell you, and you get lost. And I told them that in Hebrew, that wasn't even English. I explained it very well, what I wanted to do. It's nice that where you are, they will tell you things. I mean, that stop is here or whatever. Like, they're nice about that. Here, they're not. I also had one guy curse me out. Gave me the middle finger.
In 8 minutes, I'm gonna be cutting it off.
Okay. Again, Corey, I'm sorry.
You late?
I'm late. I'm late to a very special date.
Yeah, because there ain't nothing really much to talk about.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah. Slow freaking pickings.
So, I know. I asked David and Ryan this question already. John Jay. John Jay, you still with us? Maybe he's talking on the phone. Carcass.
Where is everybody?
Carcass. Man, everybody must be gone.
My bad.
Oh, there you go. John Jay.
I'm watching the fight. I forgot. The fight is good. Anyway, what's up?
I asked everybody this question. I mean, not everybody. I already asked David and Ryan this question. Who you think are our three quarterbacks? Who has the best chance to beat the Steelers?
Not Sam Darnold. I'm sorry. Not him. We don't know Brock Purdy yet. Like, we don't know if he's going to be ready. We don't know. Like, the reports say he's progressing faster than, most of the doctors are saying, but we just don't know. So, like, Trey, in my mind, should start week 1, to be safe, because you don't want to ruin Brock Purdy. I do think the Niners could beat the Steelers. I don't think it's going to come down to the quarterback. I think that we have the better team. That's just my thoughts.
Okay. Carcass, you still gone? Oh, he's in the chat. Let me see what he says. Yes, I am getting a snack. LOL. My pantry is freaking empty. And now he's gone. Oh no, that was Jeff that disappeared. And he was next. I was going to ask that question to.
Cool. Yeah. Well, Corey, it was great. It was great being on the stream. I know you're gonna have fun tonight, but I gotta go. I gotta have some dinner.
Yeah, I'm about to end it.
Yeah.
Good night. Enjoy your meal.
Good night, everybody.
Take it easy,
All
John.
right, have a good night,
Good
John.
night,
Jay.
John Jay.
Minor Niner. Same question. Do you think
I'm gonna be hopeful that Brock Purdy will be ready to go at that point. So Brock Purdy.
Okay.
I honestly think, the whole Trey Lance thing, we got to see the improvements he's made. We haven't necessarily seen it relate to the field yet. And preseason's our best chance for that.
That's true.
And when it comes to Brock Purdy, that's all yet to be seen.
Yeah,
if he'll even be ready. Right. If he'll even be ready.
Yeah, I agree with you. It remains to be seen. You're right about that.
Brandon Allen has to study a lot of the film on Pittsburgh?
Brandon Allen.
You too, David.
He's gonna get cut.
So, no border sports.
Yeah.
You have any live shows tomorrow?
No. Sunday I got nothing going on. I will be on your channel Sunday night. I've got one show on Tuesday, the Bring the Heat podcast. I think it's on Bashar's or Beto's. And then I got the Rivalry, and then the Friday night show.
Okay.
With more games to come.
Oh, and after we shut this off, I need your opinion on something. I got to try my little thing again. See if it's as crackly when I do something different.
All right, I'm back.
More games to come, right, Ryan?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You sure about that, Jeff?
Okay, Carcass, the question I asked before you left us, and then I'm going to ask you two questions because I'm about to cut this off. Who you think got the best chance of beating the Steelers with which quarterback out of Brock Purdy, Trey Lance, or Sam Darnold?
I will go Trey Lance, man. If we use him the right way. Brock Purdy's coming off the UCL injury. People There's reports that are saying he's cleared. I mean, we don't know if he's gonna look the same or even better. He's probably gonna look worse. We don't know. He might have, less arm strength. So I think Trey Lance is gonna have I'm gonna keep it short and simple. I think Trey's gonna have the best chance of putting us in a position to beat the Steelers week 1. So that's just my thoughts. But yeah.
Okay, what do you have planned for tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm trying to get in contact with the guest, the Jaguars guest. I don't know if you heard, but there's this dude called the Jaguar Podcast on YouTube. And then on Monday, tomorrow you got your results show, so I'll tune in to that Sunday night. And then Monday, we got what's on Monday? I don't even know. Tuesday, that's the Bring the Heat podcast, right? So I'll just tune into that. Wednesday, we got. Are you still doing Giants trivia or no?
No more Giants trivia.
All right, Thursday I'll definitely be on for Niners trivia. Then Friday, to end it off. On a good note, we got the Friday night show, like Jeff said, with more games to come. So, yep.
More national anthems, I hope.
More raps too.
Yep.
David McNiner.
Yo.
Anything planned?
Well, we got the Brian Culp morning coffee talk tomorrow morning. Then your award show tomorrow night. Then it's the Culp and McNiner show Monday night with Ty Austin as our guest. I'm looking forward to that one. And let's see, we got Thursday, trivia, and then the Friday night show, Friday night variety show. No border sport, of course.
Jeff, any plans?
I still have scheduling problems with the person I want to collaborate with, but I'm in contact with them and as a content creator, and hopefully we're gonna get it together today if the scheduling problems don't occur.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody that came in today, and thank you all the people that was in the chat. And I hope y'all enjoy your Saturday this weekend. And yes, let's see. I'll be with in the morning with Brian, and then let's see. I had 2 people that went 15-0.
Ooh.
And
I know it wasn't me because I know I missed one.
And some people went 14-1. And some people went 13-2. And on. We'll see. Anybody fan car I need to take away? Plus, if you'll miss on this one.
Where's Carl? You still found Carl or no?
Or give back fan card. You might
shout out to Carl.
Yeah, where's Carl? No Border Sports. Come on.
Crispy chicken.
I don't know where
Sandwich.
Carl is.
Spicy.
So,
hot and spicy.
With all that, let me play my ending.
Go 49ers and F the land. That's right.
Hello, Clarice.
Yep, whatever David McNiner said.
And Jeff.